Just when I complimented Marvel for Ant-Man 3 not being that woke, there was a socialism rant in the movie somewhere in there. Spoiler warning. But that was about as woke as it got. We didn't have any LGBTQ inclusion, no token races, none of that fluff, right? Marvel comes and does it again. So this is trending today for very good reason. You know, sometimes you want to give people the benefit of doubt, say maybe it's just an art direction, maybe it's this and that. There's no fucking denying what Marvel's doing right here. So Marvel Studios, Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3, accused of pushing transgender ideology by making Karen Gillan's Nebula look like a man. So you can look right here. Here's some artwork. That's Nebula, right? Do you see a major difference between the left photo and the right photo? Do you need me to zoom in just an inch or two for you guys? The one on the right, nice, curvy, has an excellent rack, nice hips. Very sexy. I've always thought Nebula had something really sexy about herself, by the way. Always thought. But the one on the left, I don't see a rack. I don't see female hips. Matter of fact, that's a man's body right there. That's a man's body. If I wouldn't have known better, that's fucking Yondu with Nebula's head. If I would have known better. So, yeah, I can see where people are coming from with this. That's a major character design. We've seen video games and stuff in the past take heat for, I guess, desexualizing characters, maybe making them look less feminine and make them more masculine. And this is the current trend in Hollywood. It's where whatever you are biologically, if you're a man, you're not allowed to be masculine. If you're a woman, you're not allowed to be feminine. You got to be the complete opposite. It's like weird. It's like you have to switch what you are. And Marvel, Hollywood in general, they placate towards this logic. So I wouldn't put it past Marvel Studios for purposely doing this design and changing Nebula that much. Now, I already know what some of you guys might be thinking. Oh, Eric, look, this fat neckbeard's angry because, yeah, honestly, it's small things like this that really make me cringe, and anyways, let's continue taking a look at this article because I've seen a couple of people talk about this. So, yeah, we did see they are promoting Guardians of the Galaxy 3. There was a trailer before the movie, and now promotional material coming out. And they are under fire for promoting transgender ideology. And that was the new poster for the film showcasing the character. So here's the bunch, right? There's no denying that's a completely different body. Or whoever designed that did that on fucking purpose. Because it almost looks like the exact fucking body that Chris Pratt has. If you look at the shape of their body, there was a significant change in the feminine features here. A very significant change in the feminine features here, to the point where you can't deny it. You can't look at that. And yeah, that was a design choice right there. So this article, Nerdrotic is a YouTuber that is quoted in this article, and they noted this difference between the poster and new character poster. And you can see on Twitter, they wrote, how it started, how it's going. So let's open this image so you guys can see it a little bit better. Right there. How it started, how it's going. So from the first Guardians of the Galaxy to the third one, definite character change right there. Again, there's nothing wrong with transgender identity, things like that. But when you're obviously, pandering to it, obviously changing characters that have been around for a decade almost. What, first Guardians of the Galaxy came out, 2014, 2013? You can see people are asking, what happened to Nebula? There's clearly some kind of agenda being pushed here. And and I know some of you guys might be debating it, but you could see other people are making their jabs. Transgender Guardians of the Galaxy. So, yeah, here's another video. Novelist, comic book creator, and YouTuber John Del Arroz also addressed the poster in its depiction of Nebula, saying, "Hollywood doesn't allow you to enjoy beauty anymore. That's anti-feminist, misogynistic, meh. And you're supposed to feel ashamed for actually going, wow, she's beautiful." And that's the thing. You can't compliment sexuality anymore. Like, it's so fucking weird. Like, we're not allowed to enjoy feminine features in women. You can see he continued, this YouTuber. This is his video up here, by the way, if you want to look that up. But it's really weird because they used to talk about Puritanism, but the woke are so much more Puritan on things, because at least in Christianity, you're not supposed to lust after something. Of course, there's a difference there in that there's a line. Then you look at the SJWs, you're not even supposed to look. You're not supposed to think anything's beautiful. Beauty's ugly to them. The ugly is beauty to them. They want to try to warp everything on that level, and that's what we have going on here. So, good point, you know. There's a reason for this, because now these days you're not just getting hit with the replacement characters of all white characters are now either black or whatever. You're not getting hit with the little gay storylines. It's not enough anymore. It's 2023, guys. Let's get with it. The new fad is making sure men are women and women are men. It's a trans agenda, which is the most important thing. I mean, this guy with the video, it's hitting on it. He's going off. And this comes in light of Disney singing out, you know, customer surveys to people about, you know, literally the end of a customer survey at Disney right now asked if, how many people are trans in a family, and if children are trans, and all this weird stuff. Like, it's almost like they want to it seems like it's almost focused more on the children and their, I guess, sexual identification and stuff. Like, what does that have to do with Disney? You see, then this goes on to talk about the CEO Bob Chapek's, former CEO Bob Chapek's thoughts on the Don't Say Gay bill and inclusion and all this stuff. It's just, come on, man. Like, these, there's no way to say these are baseless accusations when you're looking at the decision that they did to make Nebula less feminine. There's you know, it's sad to see that, you know, with this being James Gunn's last movie, them throwing some bullshit out of this after I praised Disney yesterday for Ant-Man 3, despite its flaws, despite some of the stuff like the socialism rant and a little bit of the man-hating and stuff like that. For the most part, it wasn't total fucking woke culture with inclusion and all this crap. It was a fun alien movie that took place in a fantasy world. And, you know, now we're having Nebula look like a man, like the Mad TV thing goes. So, yeah, guys, what do you think? What do you think about this design choice for Nebula? Let me know your thoughts down below.